Today I'm here to give you some guidance on how to learn pronunciation, how to improve your pronunciation, or how to change your pronunciation and take it seriously. So there are lots of different reasons why someone might want to change or improve their pronunciation and take it seriously. So are you an actor? Are you trying to improve for an audition, for performance, for a movie? Or maybe it could be for personal satisfaction or confidence, speaking more clearly and have a better understanding. So if that's the case, intense sessions are going to be very important. You're not trying to permanently improve your pronunciation or change your pronunciation every time you open your mouth. Instead, you want to switch to the British accent or whatever accent you want to learn. So now these are the questions we need to ask ourselves before we starting to learn or improve or change our pronunciation and take it seriously. So now I want you to ask yourself these questions and give yourself some answers. Why am I trying to learn pronunciation or improve the pronunciation? How am I going to learn or how I want to improve the pronunciation or learn the pronunciation, and what type of pronunciation you want to learn. So ask yourself these questions and give yourself some answers. So the first question, what accent you want to learn? It's important to make sure that to identify, to select what accent you want to learn, because I think it's going to help you to focus quite intensely, to immerse yourself in the accent, in this one sort of accent, because I think I know a lot of people when they're starting to learn pronunciation or any type of accent, it's important that you identify, it's important that you select what accent you want to learn, so you can focus a lot more on that accent and how to develop quite effectively. Because if you kind of listen to lots of different accents, it's not going to help, particularly if you want to master one type of accent. I mean, I'm not saying it's not important to listen to sort of different accents, but when you are learning, when you're trying to master, when you're learning, it's important that you focus on one accent, because it's going to help you what sounds you need to be working on, what type of longer sounds, short vowels, so all of these is going to help, because it's important that you identify, you select, you choose the accent that you want to learn, and hopefully you get there. So the next question is why I want to learn. So why you want to learn this accent? So there's lots of different reasons, as I mentioned earlier, but it could be for reducing your pronunciation, your native accent to the British accent or whatever accent you want to learn, and sound more like a native, or maybe boosting your confidence to have effective communication. And I would say, according to my perspective, I would say changing pronunciation or improving pronunciation is not all about sounding more like a native speaker. It's all about effective communication, and whether it's for personal satisfaction, whether it's for professional opportunities, whatever reasons, changing or improving pronunciation can have significant impact in lots of various aspects of your life. It can have positive impacts of your life. It's going to really help. And the next question is how you're going to practice this pronunciation. What type of accent? So when you select your type of pronunciation or accent that you want to learn, whether it's British accent, American accent, Canadian accent, or whatever accent you want to learn, it's important that you also know how you're going to practice it, how you're going to learn it, and what resources that are going to help you to master this type of accent quite effectively and more fluently. So the first tip I would say, try to practice your vowels. Learn the vowels. Learn the longer vowels and short vowels, and also this combination of two vowel sounds, which is diphthongs. It's important that you learn all about these, and I think it's important that you learn vowel or sound by sounds. You don't have to actually practice multiple sounds at a time. Practice one sound at a time is important, because it's going to help you to focus. It's going to help you to get better quite quickly. Don't focus too much on lots of sounds. Practice sound by sounds. And the next one is shadowing technique. Mimic, copy what you hear. So now if you listen to radio, you listen to podcasts, listen to TV show, what you've heard and you think that is quite a difficult word, try to mimic, try to repeat, copy exactly what you've heard, because copy and mimic and shadowing technique is going to help you to improve your rhythm. It's going to help you to improve your intonation, which I think you're playing a massive part in terms of pronunciation or mastering pronunciation. So make sure that you practice all these type of, guidance, all these type of methods, and hopefully I think you're going to nail it. You're going to improve or learn or change whatever accent you want to learn. On fingers crossed, with whatever pronunciation you want to learn, whether it's British RP accent, whether it's American accent, whether it's Canadian or Birmingham accent, whether it's Cockney accent, whether it's Scottish, Manchester. There's lots of accents in the whole world. So choose the accent that you like and make sure that you follow all these tips, and hopefully you get there. So that's all about it. You like what you saw today, you enjoy the video, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And as always, please, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and click the bell, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.